Good morning. U.S. wheat fell as much as 2% early. Now, they're erasing gains from the previous session. Timely rain's key across the production in our plain states, easing a little bit of concerns over potential yield loss. The Chicago Board of Trade May wheat futures slid about 1.8% to $5.17 a bushel, hit a session low at $5.15 a bushel. Wheat rose about 1.5% on Friday, drawing support from short covering on worries that dry weather is going to curb yields in key U.S. growing regions. But heavy rains fell over some parched areas of the plains on Sunday, easing imminent concerns of crop damage with further rains forecast by the U.S. analysts. They said there could be some serious declines in the crop health if rains didn't arrive. That was like in the next 2 weeks. We're going to see what it does for us here. A government source in the Ukraine said Friday that the country's wheat crop could drop 17% from last year to about 20 million due to the effect of poor autumn weather and the decreased use of fertilizer by cash-strapped farmers in that war-torn country. Looking at cattle, indiscriminate shooting or trapping of wolves and coyotes, it's a bad idea, and producers should strive for the balance in rangeland's ecosystem. That's Temple Grandin, Colorado State University livestock and handling animal welfare expert. She is, man, when she talks, people listen. She's got insights on animal behavior causing livestock slaughterhouses. They adopted a calmer and more humane handling methods, just from her talking and telling them. This was an article in Beef Magazine. She's saying ranchers can help cattle relearn predator defense instincts, such as bunching up instead of running. The technique worked for the bison herds that roam the plains, Grandin said. Critics of grazing don't understand how the human use of the range can be beneficial. Responsible family ranchers are part of that system, she says. You can see more from her in Beef Magazine. Temple Grandin, super smart in that area.